Why do people making $200,000 feel broke while people making $60,000 feel rich? This book explains the psychology behind it. Warren Buffett made $84 billion after age 50. Not because he's smarter than you. Because he understands this one principle. Why do smart people make terrible money decisions? Because finance isn't about math. It's about psychology. This book breaks it down. Most finance books teach you how to invest. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel teaches you something more important: how to think about money. Because financial success isn't about being smart. It's not about your salary. It's about behavior. How you handle risk. How you deal with greed. How patient you are. Today, I'm breaking down the 10 most powerful lessons from this book, and they might change your entire financial life. Lesson 1. No one's crazy. Everyone's money decisions make sense to them. Someone who grew up poor sees risk differently than someone who grew up rich. Someone who lived through 2008 invests differently than someone who started in 2015. Stop judging other people's choices. Their experiences shape their beliefs. Yours shaped yours. Lesson 2. Luck and risk are siblings. Bill Gates went to one of the only high schools in the world with a computer in 1968. That's luck. His equally talented classmate died in a mountaineering accident before graduation. That's risk. Success isn't just skill. Failure isn't always your fault. You can do everything right and still lose. You can do everything wrong and still win. That's life. Lesson 3. Knowing when enough is enough. Bernie Madoff had $800 million. He risked it all for more. Rajat Gupta was worth $100 million. He committed insider trading for more. The hardest financial skill isn't making money, it's knowing when to stop. There's no reason to risk what you have and need for what you don't have and don't need. Lesson 4. Compounding requires time. Warren Buffett is worth $84.5 billion. And $84.2 billion of that came after his 50th birthday. His secret isn't genius stock picks, it's time. He started investing at 10 years old and never stopped. Compounding only works if you stay in the game for decades. That's the part most people miss. Lesson 5. Getting wealthy and staying wealthy are completely different games. Getting rich requires optimism, risk-taking, and being all in. Staying rich requires the opposite: humility, paranoia, and frugality. Most people are good at one. Almost no one is good at both. The skills that make you rich won't keep you rich. Lesson 6. Tails drive everything. Investing, a tiny percentage of bets generate all the returns. Amazon, Apple, Google. A handful of companies make up for hundreds of failures. The same is true in your career. You don't need to be right all the time. You just need to be really right a few times. Lesson 7. The highest form of wealth is control over your time. Not a bigger house. Not a nicer car. The ability to wake up and say, I can do whatever I want today. Money's greatest value is the freedom it buys. Everything else is secondary. Lesson 8. You'll change. At 20, you think you know what you want at 40. You don't. Avoid extreme bets that lock you into a future version of yourself that might not exist. Lesson 9. Save without a specific goal. Savings give you options, flexibility, and time. That's more valuable than any purchase. Lesson 10. Room for error. The most important part of every plan is planning for your plan to fail. Markets crash. Jobs disappear. Life happens. If you assume everything will go perfectly, you're one surprise away from ruin. Always have margin. Always have buffer. That's how you survive. The psychology of money isn't about getting rich quick. It's about understanding that money is emotional, behavioral, and psychological. It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about controlling your emotions, staying patient, and thinking long-term. Master that, and you'll win. If this changed how you see money, subscribe to Habit Blueprints. I break down the world's best books every week so you can build better habits without reading 300 pages. See you in the next one.